everybody. So today I thought I would just chat with you while I get ready. I have a very busy day ahead of me. I have my glucose or gestational diabetes test and glucose test, whatever, this morning. Not this morning, it's at 11 o'clock. So my brother and sister-in-law are coming up from the city to babysit because that's at 11. And then right after that, at like 1:30ish, I have my meeting with my OB to see his thoughts on whether or not I should schedule a C-section or not. So, Mommy's putting on lipstick. So I'm gonna go, I have my little helper here. I'm gonna go with pretty much whatever he says because I trust him the most because he's the one that, you know, he did my surgery and he's in his 60s. So he's been doing it for a really long time and I just feel really comfortable with him and he was wonderful. So, yeah, it's kind of exciting just to see what he says. Hopefully I get kind of a straightforward answer. It might be kind of hard too. He might not be able to tell me for sure either way, but we might leave an appointment today. That's Mommy's sponge. That's a sponge. We might leave an appointment today, my appointment today with a scheduled C-section date. I'm not too sure. He's probably gonna want to take a look at me and just like, you know, go over everything from last time and all that jazz. So I think as the days get closer, I'm leaning more and more towards a scheduled C-section for various reasons. But. So yeah, I got my little helper here. Can you say hi? And I'm just putting on some makeup. I was gonna wash my hair because it's literally been, I think, like 4 days since I've washed it. But because of dry shampoo and pregnancy, my hair's not oily anymore. So I can get away with not washing it. So I'm just gonna leave it. I'm still stuffy. It's a cold and it's pregnancy. So yeah, I'm just gonna finish putting on the rest of my makeup. And I'll see you guys a little bit later and I'll update you on everything that happened. And yeah, hopefully we get some answers today. I think Blake is at the age now where this is typical toddler life. If I cook her eggs with cheese, she won't eat it. But if she sees that I'm eating something, like that egg and cheese and onion dish, she wanted it. So I ended up giving her half, which I'm thankful for because I'm glad that she ate it. But it's so funny how like toddlers, like they want, I'm trying to get my orange juice open, that toddlers just want what you have. That's all I do. So I didn't tell you guys, but I'm starting a healthy eating plan because I've gained 32 pounds so far this pregnancy, and I have about 11 weeks to go. I'm not concerned because I gained a lot with Blake, but I just want to feel better. So that's why I've been walking more. I've been having, like last night I was craving some sort of chocolate. So I had my fruit and nut muesli cereal with like 2 little squares of 70% dark chocolate with almond milk. And then I had a salad yesterday. So I just had the eggs for breakfast now at 9 o'clock. So I'm just trying to like get my mindset ready for when the baby girl gets here, so it's not just like such a big shock and a big change. And I just want to slow my weight gain down. I'm not trying to lose weight. I just want to slow it down and just feel better and be healthy and not have as much salt. So that's why I had 2 eggs and an egg white and some cheese and some onions. And I'm gonna take my prenatals. This is the Nature's Bounty that I always take. And then I have the Intimate Rose Prenatal DHA and EPA. So I'm gonna take 2 of those. And I also bought some almond milk creamers because I'm going dairy-free once the baby's here. So I'm just trying to get used to that. Even though I just had cheese, I'm not gonna have that whenever she gets here. And yeah, I'm just trying to eat healthier, more protein, and less bread and less pasta. Carbs are not bad. Obviously carbs, you need them. They're your body's #1 energy source. But I want more of my carbs to come from beans and squash and whole root vegetables. I will still have Ezekiel bread, but primarily I just want to eat like veggies and proteins and complex carbs like sweet potatoes and stuff like that. So starting it now. So we'll see how that goes. But anyways, gonna have some orange juice and then play with the baby. Are we gonna color? Good job. Say, Uncle Ryan and Auntie Kate left me a box and crayons. Well, Mommy brought the crayons actually, but yes, we can color. And tell them that there's already a mark on the wall, isn't there? Or the door. Yeah, boom. So I am back from my glucose test. And you want that drink? And meeting with my OB. You guys are gonna die, like seriously. I am still, this is the 2nd time in a row, he basically went over my history. He's the doctor that delivered Blake. Went over my history and everything, measured me. So, long story short, I am measuring at 30 to 31 weeks pregnant when I'm only 27 as of yesterday. So he said, this is gonna be a big baby. He said, you don't have gestational, or you didn't have gestational diabetes with your daughter. You're not, oh, you okay? Are you okay? We're okay now. Say we're okay now. We had a boom and she got a Timbit. And I'm watching the Leaf game because my parents are there right now and they're winning 3-2. Yeah. You went boom, didn't you? Yeah. You did. So I'm measuring like 3 to 4 weeks over for the 2nd time. So he said because, he said this is going to be a big baby. And he said because you didn't have gestational diabetes, you're not a big person. He said it's genetics. So you can't help your genetics. You genetically make big babies. You and your husband genetically make big babies. And he said genetics tend to repeat themselves. So he said after looking at my history or everything, he said it's his, in his professional opinion, he said, I don't think you're gonna want to attempt pushing out an over 9-pound baby, like a 9-pound, 10-ounce baby. Originally he said this baby might not be as big, but then he saw how big she was and then he measured me and he was like, yep, this is gonna be a big baby. So long story short, I have you silly girl. Careful. Careful. What a ham. Yeah, boom. There you go. Long story short, I have a growth ultrasound scheduled for 5 weeks from now, so at 32 weeks. I see him the week after that just to go over it and confirm our decision. But I do have a C-section date booked because he said you might as well go ahead and book it. And that way it's done. If we change our mind after the growth scan, then fine, but at least it's booked. So if the growth scan is showing that the baby's big, as she is right now, yeah, wanna say hi? Then we're gonna go ahead, yeah. Then we're gonna go ahead with the C-section on March 28th at, I have to be at the hospital at 6 a.m. And it's funny because all along, I thought to myself, March 28th, March 28th, March 28th. Could not get that number out of my head. And originally he said, they're all gone, baby. They're right there, the crayons. That's just the box. Originally he said we'll probably do it on the 26th or 27th of March. So I was like, okay. And then when I went out to book it, his receptionist was like, we don't have anything for then. It's gonna have to be the 28th. And I just, excuse me, I just burped. And I just laughed to myself. Yeah, that's blue. I just laughed to myself because I was like, I've had this date in my head all along, like just March 28th, March 28th. So, I don't think it's gonna change. I think that we're just gonna go with the C-section. So March 28th is when she's gonna arrive. They're gonna start my C-section at 8 a.m. So she'll probably be born around like 8:07. I think they started my C-section with Blake at 10 a.m. and she was out in 7 minutes. Like, it's that fast. It's all gone. Do you want more milk? Mommy get you more? Okay. I just have to get her more milk. So yeah, March 28th, so I have 12 weeks to go. So yeah, that's very exciting news. I mean, my instincts were kind of right. Lately I've been thinking she's gonna be huge, like just like her sister. I don't think she's gonna be less than 9 pounds. I actually think she's gonna be more than Blake. Especially, I did not measure anywhere close to 3 weeks over with Blake at all. So, and that's 2 appointments, 2 months in a row, or 2 appointments in a row that I was like 3 weeks over measuring, almost 4. So this baby's gonna be big. So I'm thankful that they're taking me at 39 weeks. And yeah, March 28th, she's gonna be here. I freaking knew it. See, I'm so like intuitive, like I just knew. Anyways, and I did my glucose test. It's not that bad. The drink's not bad. It's orange. It tastes like Orange Crush. Didn't bother me at all. Took it like a champ because I like sweets, and she loved it. She was like moving around like crazy. So did my blood work, and I had an hour to kill. So I went and saw my sister-in-law and Dookie because he's living with my in-laws right now, and he went like ballistic when he saw me. So we played with him for a bit. And yeah, I'm happy to be home. It's 3:30. So we're just gonna chill, honestly, and like have supper and not do too much. So I might actually end the vlog here. I apologize if it was short, but I just wanted to update you guys on everything that is going on. And obviously he said to me, you know, if you want to go for a VBAC, I'm not going to tell you no, it's your body. But he said, in my opinion, he said, I don't think it's going to end well if you try for a VBAC with a baby of this size. Like, I just don't think it's going to go well. And he said, do you plan on having more children after this? And I said, yes, probably. I said, we'll see, but probably one more. And he said, that's totally fine. There won't be a problem. He said, I've done 6 C-sections on a woman and she's had no problem. He looked at my scar. He said, my scar healed up really nicely. He said he doesn't see any reason why we couldn't have another like good C-section. And what else did he say? Oh, he checked the baby's heart rate. It was 143. So yeah, I mean, he's such a nice man. He really, like, I can't explain him, but like he's not as old as I thought he was. He looks like he's maybe late 50s, early 60s. But the sweetest, is that your vacuum? Are you gonna vacuum? Do you want mommy to turn it on? He's the sweetest man with the sweetest, he's a big Austrian guy. But he has the sweetest disposition. He like helps you up off the table. He goes, here, let me help you. Like I loved him. I have never felt so connected to another human being that was like a medical professional in my life. And my girlfriend had him, and he has a reputation of every woman that's had him as an OB loves him and requests him because he's just so amazing. He's just so, I can't even explain it. It's just, if there's anybody that you want to deliver your baby, it is this man. Like, I would take him over anybody. Like, I love him. So, so yeah, we're gonna have another C-section. I'm fairly certain. I don't think anything's gonna change there. I'm okay with it. I figured that would happen, and it's the healthiest, safest option for me and the baby. And I don't have to go through labor again, which is awesome. The recovery is gonna suck a bit, but you know what? The recovery would also suck if I had 2nd or 3rd degree tearing. So it's like, pick your poison, basically. Are those your books? So anyways, I'm gonna end the vlog here because I'm gonna play with her. And then we're gonna go to bed. Tomorrow I'm gonna take you guys grocery shopping with me and maybe to get my nails done. I don't wanna get them done. I just want this stuff removed. I know you can take them off yourself. I don't trust myself. I'd probably just make a mess. So I kind of wanna go somewhere, but we'll see. Anyways, I love you. March 28th, she will be here. And then you guys will finally find out the name. Make sure you're following me on Instagram. I'll leave it linked down below. It's Lindsay Christine M. Because Instagram will be the first to know the minute she, like, when she comes out, her name. Like, I always post there first, at least I did with Blake. And when I'm in labor and stuff, where if I have her, you're not gonna, YouTube won't find out until like a few days after, almost a week after, because I'll be in the hospital for like 4 days. Like a week after. So you want to be the first one to know when I'm in labor and when she arrives and what her name is, follow me on Instagram. I'll leave it linked down below like I said. And yeah, I love you and I'm so excited and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.